Hi guys, if you are watching this video, that means that you either have not turned in your text evidence summative for the Lions of Little Rock, or you needed to reassess because you made below a 70. So please listen closely for the directions. If you made below a 70 and you need to reassess, just know that you can only make back up to a 70 for this summative. For those of you who have not turned it in yet, you can still make up to full credit for this assignment, but you do need to turn it in by tomorrow. All right, so the directions say you're finding one piece of evidence for 4 of the annotation strategies. Only 4. Write down direct quotes from the book and cite it with an in-text citation. So what does that mean? Let's take a look at this example. The example uses contrast and contradiction. If you can't remember what the annotations mean, it might be helpful to go back to your booklet that we've been working on. And on the 4th page of your booklet, you have all our annotation strategies and what each one is. So for contrast and contradiction, it is when a character says or does something that's opposite or it contradicts what you expect them to do. And you should stop and ask yourself, why is a character acting this way? As we've read The Lions of Little Rock, we have annotated multiple examples of contrast and contradiction. So just find one of those examples. So in this example, we have chapter 33. Sally had never apologized before. Page 166. This is a contrast and contradiction because Sally would always make fun of Marley and never say sorry, but this time she actually apologized. This contradicts her usual behavior. So the 3 parts I'm looking for are the chapter number, the quote in quotation marks, or you will lose points for not having your quotation marks, the page number, and then an explanation. Your explanation can be 1 to 3 sentences. 1 to 3 sentences. Now, you only need to choose 4 of these to complete. I'm going to do one more example for you because we actually did the memory moment one in class. So this is going to be a teacher example. You will not use this as one of your 4. So the only example of a memory moment in Lions of Little Rock was in chapter 1. And the quote was, I need to go back to 1958. And then that was on page 1. This is a memory moment because the narrative is interrupted to go back to the past. So this is what I'm looking for. Once again, the chapter number, the quote in quotation marks, the page number, and an explanation. You only, once again, need to do 4. So you can choose either to do the aha moment, the again and again, another contrast contradiction, a tough question, or words of the wiser. We have annotated multiple examples of this in your book. If for some reason you were not tuning into our Zooms and you missed those annotations, then I recommend you watch the Zoom recordings so that you can find examples for each of these. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. But if this is not turned in by tomorrow at 3 o'clock, then I will have to give you a 0 for this summative assessment grade. Thank you.